you guys, here is my final question. Does the closet gay even exist? Does the closet gay exist in society? That is my final question. You know what I mean? Because I have a theory that past maybe the high school, maybe college years, that a man who is in the closet past those adolescent years and high school, college years, whatever, is not a closet gay. That man is a narcissist. I think a fully grown man who is hiding the fact that he is sexually attracted to other men is a narcissist. That's what I think. That's my opinion. And this is why. And this is also why I don't deal with bisexual men. I don't, it's not my business. I don't care. Narcissistic men who are narcissists are sexually fluid. These are sexually fluid. Narcissistic people are sexually fluid. And it's interesting because I would even argue that a narcissist is an asexual. They are sexually fluid, but are also asexual. And this is why I would say that. I would say that because narcissists don't view people as people. They view them as objects that they can use. They view them as sources of validation, supply, essentially. They view people as supply. They don't view you as an individual. That's why they view their children as extensions of them. They don't view people, they don't see individuality because they don't have a soul, so they don't think anyone else does either. So when engaging in any type of a relationship with another person, they're not attracted to the person. They physically, like the schmexual stuff, whatever, they can be physically attracted to people, but beyond that, there is no depth. They are not attracted to anyone. So when arguably, even when they're, engaging with people, it's more about the narcissistic supply that they are getting than the act itself. So they're more about the supply. That's why they'll go for anybody and anybody, and they're usually PDFs on top of it all. I would argue, and I believe other people have said this here, I think I've vaguely seen it, is that people who are closeted DL men, fully grown DL men, are PDFs. And that's all linked with narcissism. It all goes together at some point. So that's what there's people around, and I have all of my lights on in the car and they can see me filming myself. Anyways, but I don't care because this is a super important message. This is the finale of my series, I think. So that's what I think. I think that a grown man who is on the DL is most likely a narcissist and a PDF. I don't even think you could call him gay because he's not. If he's a narcissist, which he most likely is, he's not even attracted to men. He just wants supply, and that supply could even be a minor of any gender. Narcissists just want supply. It's not about the gender. And, because he's a narcissist, if it's a man, he will be sexually attracted to other men and feel shame about it because narcissists are all about their image, but it's not deeper than physical. It's not anything deeper than being a physical thing. He's not attracted to men. He just likes supply, and that supply could literally be anything. And because he's concerned about his image, he has a sense of shame about that. That's my conclusion, is that DL men, I think you can be in the closet as a gay and not be a narcissist in your teenage, formative years. But if you are a grown man and doing that, it's most likely because you're a narcissist or highly narcissistic. That's my opinion. That's my opinion of this series.